everybody. Welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It is 12-minute recap. We are rebranding after 4 episodes because we realized we don't always do it on Mondays because we have screeners a lot. But anyway, 12 minutes to talk about all topics covering everything from latest movies to latest shoes, music, anime, whatever. Stuff we don't normally get to talk about that we're into, right? Okay, we're going to try to cover it in about 12 minutes. We've been doing good so far, not going too far over that. So, timer starts now. First up, Jovi. When are you watching Rebel Moon Part 2? Ha! Surprise! Ambush. When are you watching it for your punishment? The people want to know. And we want to know when we're getting our review.
I said I was going to do it last weekend and the weekend before and then the weekend before. I feel like with it being Easter weekend, it's going to be a little more calm. Not a lot of stuff's going on. The soccer season hasn't started, so I technically have time. I have to work on the car this weekend, so maybe I'm not going to do anything but watch that horrible film that you're forcing me to watch.
All right, great. The director's cut, too. All right?
Yeah.
Got you. All right, so Rebel Moon, we will be getting a review of that soon. I can't wait to watch it. Anyway, on to more pressing news. The Minecraft movie, this is a phenomenon, a worldwide phenomenon. I remember when the trailer first came out, this movie was just getting clowned. Now, I'm somebody, I have played, I can literally say about maybe 7 minutes of Minecraft in my entire life. Not to hate on the game, just I'm saying I don't play the game.
Yeah,
that's all.
When it got popular is when I first started teaching middle school. So, like, I know probably more than you do, but I didn't personally go out of my way to, like, play it often. Like, I would be in computer labs while they were playing it.
Video game movies have been doing good, but this one looked like it was going to be a stinker. But it has crossed $550 million worldwide. It is going strong. It seems to be evoking a... like, I know there are memes that come out like, what was it? Chicken zombie? Is that what it's called?
Chicken jockey.
Huh?
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Yes, because he's riding like a jockey. But anyway, it seems to be a instant cult classic. Emphasis on cult because people are going to theaters and just acting out, man. Like, to the point where, you've seen the videos. People bringing live chickens to theaters. They're just screaming. People are really into it. And, if I was in the theater, I might be annoyed by that. But now I actually kind of want to be. I think I'm actually going to go watch this movie this weekend. That's what I'm getting at.
Same. I really want to see it. I really wanted to go just because of the hype. Like, I was not interested in this film at all.
Exactly. I'm being suckered. I'm being like a poser, I guess is how I say. Like, because of all the hype, I have to see what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I have a feeling I feel like this might be a movie that I'm gonna watch and like enjoy how bad it is, if that makes sense. So
I agree.
So some news that came out. Harry Potter. I know your wife is a bigger fan of the series than you, but Harry Potter has confirmed some castings for their HBO series. We have, I know you don't know names, but I'll say it for people. John Lithgow, Albus Dumbledore, Janet McTeer as Minerva McGonagall. I'm sorry. She is, if you watch Jessica Jones season 2, she's the one who played Jessica Jones's mother. Also in Ozark, she played the lawyer in season 2. Papa Isedu as Severus Snape. Nick Frost as Rubus Hagrid, which I think is actually just fantastic casting. Luke Fallon as Quirius Quirrell, the professor, and Paul Whitehouse as Argus Filch. So these are castings. The big news is, of course, Severus Snape is being played by a black man.
Yes.
But before we get to that, I just gotta say, I am someone, this entire series, I actually think the movies did a good job recapping the books. Obviously, you're not going to capture an entire book you're not going to do it in a 2-hour movie, if anything. But do I need a whole season dedicated to the book? I don't know, especially not this soon after, since it just came out. So I feel like this reboot, I'm just going to use the word cash grab. That's what I'm going to say. So I've never really a fan of it to begin with. Just what are your thoughts on this reboot, the casting, and all
my thanks? No, I completely agree. I think it's unnecessary. We don't need it. The casting is, I guess, cool, but turning Snape black is dumb. When you have a book and there's a clear description of what a character looks like, it's dumb and it's like it's forced. And I've always said it doesn't matter what the race of a character is if it hasn't been said. We know that Snape is a pale white guy. Like he does not need to be black. And then there's another part of this story is there's just a
Well,
thing
does
going
it actually say that? I'm actually asking.
it
I haven't
says
read the
it.
book in a
It
while.
says it. That's the biggest thing. Like, why? So the only character that could technically and was not casted correctly, even with the movies, was Hermione. Hermione's supposed to be a little black girl, and it was written that way. But once they started making the movie, they're like, no, the big wigs are doing this stuff to make division and make headlines. So you're like, we're gonna hate, we're gonna be so upset, and it's not just white people. I'm black. I think it's dumb. But then my example I gave you, people being upset like with Gamora. Who cares? She's green. That's fine. Starfire. They were mad that she was black. She's not. She's an alien. It's
Yeah, that was
but
stupid, man.
when you have a character that's like, it's you're not changing, and this is what you're not changing T'Challa into a white man. The conspiracy is you guys are doing this shit to make just grief amongst the community, because somebody that is not a racist is going to have a problem with this, and they're going to be looked at like, oh, you just don't like black people. And it's like, no, I just don't like dumb casting.
I'm very careful when it comes to the word pandering. I'm very careful to say that because I always want to see what the product is before I judge it. So I'm going to try to do that with this. Just like I did with a game that we haven't talked about yet, that I'm definitely starting to see why the complaints were there, but I'll get to that later.
I can't
I don't know.
imagine this black man with a bob coming in flapping his cape.
But he's not going to have a bob, bro. Come on. Let's be real. Last of Us. It is returned for season 2, the season that is going to make so many people very, very upset.
Yes.
You're either going to be upset all over again, or if you have not played the game, you're going to be upset for the first time. And I don't know if you heard, but they're actually planning 4 seasons of this show. So 2 things I just want to mention. First,
how
I'm actually excited about that because at the end of the second game, there's actually some stuff that I do want to see with both Abby and Ellie.
you want the story to continue,
right?
but
I don't know if their plan. I hope their plan is to finish the second game this season. They can't drag it out for longer than that. That would be dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you said I have not seen the first episode. I'm gonna binge it. But what are your thoughts on all of this?
So with we're limited time, it was cool. It was great. Some of it was shot for shot. Us, guys, gals, and everybody in between. Motivation is a big part of storytelling. They changed the big reveal, which we don't want to ruin for everybody, in people's motivation to make it make sense for TV. I don't think I don't want to say it's a negative, but they basically tell you what's going to happen, or like they set it up instead of letting it happen. That's not what makes the game make sense and how you have feelings for both sides of the story. Yeah, like I can feel for Abby and Ellie in this story. You're not going to look at Abby as a good person, but for TV, cool. We know who our antagonist is.
All right, bro. Wrapping up. Only thing I'm going to say is, AC Creed, Shadows. I was really waiting to try to talk about this when I played enough as Yasuke. Because just so you know, you start off as Yasuke. You play with him for maybe the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you switch over to the other one now, and you play for her for like 6 hours straight. And then you come back to Yasuke. Which is just I hated that dynamic because the whole time I'm like, bro, why are you not showing me what's going on with the other guy?
Yeah.
Then you switch back to him, and then you're playing as him. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, if I'm 8 hours in this game and I still haven't determined if I like it, I think I don't like it. I don't even know if I'm going to make a whole video because it would probably be a hate video, honestly. It's just like Outlaws, another game from Ubisoft made Outlaws, right? Where there are so many small things that are so excellently done, but then the overall picture, you're like, bro, why am I still playing this game? Let's talk about what's happening this weekend. 18 hours of WrestleMania.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Like, I'm excited. I'm telling everybody. It has been an incredible year. And it's been an incredible year for me because I got back into it last year, about 2 months before last WrestleMania. Our friend, we went to after a baseball game, and he was hanging out with a friend, and she was just like, "You still watch wrestling?" And I was like, "I do," because it's very entertaining. It's like watching your favorite television program. Like, it's not just because they're fighting. The story is really good. Seeing an actual story arc has been dope, and like stuff that you would never see. John Cena's last season, he is now heel. He's going to go out either being the hero or literally being somebody that people love to hate. He's never not going to be a household name.
I'm sorry, is it one night SmackDown and one night Raw people, or is it like mixed?
It's all jumbled and mixed. You can actually see the list. Maybe we can throw it up on the screen of each fight.
What do you what I know? So what match you looking forward to most? Is it Bianca Belair? Is it your boy Jay and Gunter? That dude is I've never seen him fight. That's a big man. I actually want to see how they're gonna
and so everybody is hating on that fight, but I think you were spot on. Those are the two fights that no one wants to see because they're annoyed with the storyline with like Bianca is on top and has stayed on top. Rhea's been on top and stayed on top. And then Io is just like this kick-ass Japanese chick flying through the air. And it's like that people are like, this is too good. It's like it's too perfect, right? It's the story itself. And they want something to happen, but it's like those three aren't going anywhere. And I think that's why they created a match like that. And then with Jay, people don't think he deserves to be where he is. And it really sucks because him and his brother are ridiculously talented. So,
but they're in the shadow of what's your boy doing?
Roman's fighting. Roman's fight. Oh man, this is we've already gone too far, but you can cut this. But Roman has done something that we never thought he would do, and that's the buildup that they're doing. Well, I guess I can end with the sales. Sales are down huge for a WrestleMania because they made it too expensive, which I think is great for us as fans because they're going to have to learn from this.
All right. Yep. And that's our time. All right. That's it. That's it for us, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We appreciate it. Let us know what you think about anything we talked about right down there in the comments. We appreciate y'all. Till next time, we out.
Deuces.